She was brought into his world against her will, locked behind walls built from power and fear. To him, she was a responsibility he never asked for, a burden pushed upon his life to her. He was the pace of captivity, the reason her freedom was taken away. At first, silence ruled between them. She spoke with her eyes, pull of anger and pain. He spoke with commands, cold and distant. Every day fast like a battle of wills, her resistance clashing with his control. Slowly cracks appeared, he noticed her strength, the way she refused to break. She noticed his hesitation, the moments when his harshness softened into regret. Nights became longer, filled with unspoken questions and hidden emotions. When danger surrounded them from the outside world, they were forced to stand together. Trust grew where hatred once lived. He protected her not as a captor but as a man afraid to lose her. She began to see the lonely soul behind his authority. In the end, he opened the door and gave her a choice, freedom or staying by her own will. She paused, realizing that captivity had turned into love and changed into emotions neither of them could escape. She was no longer his captive, she was his pet. Freedom stood before her, but her heart hesitated. She stepped outside, feeling the air she had missed for so long. Yet something inside felt incomplete. He watched from a distance, convinced she would never return. Days passed, she tried to rebuild her life, but every sound, every silence reminded her of him. The man who once held the key to her cage now held her thoughts. She realized the truth frightened her more than captivity ever did. Fate brought them face to face again. This time there were no walls, no God, no orders, only two souls exposed and vulnerable. He apologized not with words alone but with surrender. He admitted he had been imprisoned by his past long before she entered his life. She chose him freely not as a prisoner but as an equal. Together they walked forward knowing love had bound them tighter than chains ever could. She was brought into his world against her will, locked behind walls built from power and fear. To him, she was a responsibility he never asked for, a burden pushed upon his life to her. He